Labizo. I don't know, it just dies. It's just dying. It looked like she was done anyways. Yeah, honestly, I can chat with the stream for a little bit. Small Blue Boy, it's good to meet you. Very first time that I've seen Small Blue Boy in my chat. I'm pretty sure, unless he stopped by before. But yeah, I can just chat with you guys. So if you check Discord, let me see. But yeah, I'll end the stream at 8:15. Right now it's 10. So, I'll do like whatever you guys want to talk about for the next 5 minutes. 10 minutes, I think. No, 5 minutes. Wait, the next Grand Blue tournament until the 25th? Not the 18th? It is the 18th. Yeah, it's the 18th. Every Thursday. Let me show you guys. I don't know. Honestly, what I could do is show the trailer. If you guys want to watch that. Sophie, are you planning a special event for this Street Fighter? Sophie Punch? It might be the last one. That's a good point. Let me see. So maybe the medals will start when I start posting for Tekken 8 if we're going by the calendar. Let me see. Which would kind of suck. Since it'll probably be the last tournament I can join. Damn. Well, guys, I don't know what's gonna happen for Tekken 8 with the tournaments as well. The main problem is that I can no longer, like, when Tekken 8 comes out, I won't have the time. I already don't have the time. When Tekken 8 comes out, I better figure out something. Did you see the movie thing they released for Tekken 8 trailer? For the campaign? No, I didn't. I could watch that. Sophie promo time. She's gonna go full sortie mode. Yeah, I mean, I could. I don't know how I feel about it because it's kind of a risk for my channel. I know you guys want me to support all these other games. Grand Blue, Street Fighter. I don't know. Oz 113 University will nerf me to the ground. Can't even join tournaments with my shitty schedule. I understand how that is. Simply sell vials of Sophie's sweat. That could work. Would you guys buy my sweat? I'm sure one person out there is probably gonna buy my sweat. Joking. You guys don't want that. It'll kill you. It's basically poison. She's graduating from school. New channel will be after college, Sophie. There you go. Just drop Street Fighter? Probably. But Yosagoro, wait a second. I do want to bring up a good point. So, like, yeah, Yoso was basically like, do you actually, like, when Tekken 8 comes out, like, yeah, you don't want to, like, as far as you want to see laughing content, I haven't really thought about it. I haven't thought about how I'm gonna do it. I just know that if I focus on Tekken and like drop other, I sacrifice other things, I can get very good at Tekken. I believe that. But how I'm gonna juggle everything, I haven't figured out. If I'm gonna keep doing all this other stuff. Yosagoro, not playing Street Fighter after Capcom's shitty anti-consumer moves. after 9 to 5, Sophie. The game is still sort of fun, but not enough. Sophie, stop calling me out. Wait, what did I call you out on? Donka, do what is best for you. I know this is your job, but if you make it so that you hate your job, the quality will just decrease overall. Maybe. Eyes 113. Personally, I think your core audience is already pretty strong, so I think you could still do what you want to do and keep up viewership. Erin, did you see this channel though? Did you see Sophie HG? Like, no offense, but it's getting pretty good numbers, but it's not like the core channel. Maybe because people don't know it, or maybe it's because it's side content. I don't know. But that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I can't ask every single person the exact metrics that have them wanting to, you know, that keep them interested or whatever, or why they watch. Wanna watch something on stream? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Could be both. But it's gonna be very difficult to find out. You kind of have to make a best guess sort of thing. Dial 911, ask for a manager 12 times. What about this, like, talk? You know what? I'm gonna watch something. I can, like... You guys said that there was... To be honest, I think as long as you have fun, people will notice and stay around. Honestly, we could try it right now. Like, honestly, you guys want me to talk to the chat. At the very least, right? Like, who would stay here if I just, like, lab Grad Blue and didn't say a word? Who would do that? Like, that's, like, kind of the point of being able to watch, right? Or interact. I mean, I don't want to see labbing content necessarily. I just want you not to get knowledge checked every stream. Exactly, I understand that, Yosogoto. But, like, the plan for that, Yoso, is to play off stream. I don't think, like, a lot of people, whenever I talk to you guys, like, you really, like, when I talk to the average person that watches me, they really think, damn, you must play a lot off stream. That's their first assumption. And I'm not lying. Like, the people that do actually know that how much work I'm doing behind the scenes and stuff like that, and I'm actually doing, like talking with those people, communicating, they know I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? So the plan of what I'm going to be doing for Tekken 8 is not focusing so much on channel growth. I'm not going to be doing that sort of stuff. I'm going to sacrifice some things because there's not enough time in the day. There just really isn't. I can do some of those things, but there's going to be, like, I'm going to be getting good at Tekken 8. And even then, you guys know, to be, like... So, like, I'm going to be aiming for, like, top 25, guys. Like, that's the bet that I have. It's going to be very competitive. This is not me getting Masters. Masters is easy, no offense. Getting Masters in Street Fighter just takes a decent amount of time. But getting top 25 NA, it's gonna be more of a struggle, guys. I'm watching a black screen for a couple of hours before seeing any content. Exactly. Honestly, I should probably just end the stream. I don't know, either that or I should put something on the screen. I mean, I guess I am the content, right? Look, I'm Tira. I'm right in the middle of the screen, and me talking is the content. Wabazome, there's your content right there. Your channel should naturally grow a bit if you play a bunch of Tekken. I hope so. Imagine Sophie with a sponsor. I learned a lot from your labbing. The Sophie top player would also be hype. It would be fun. Yeah, but see, so the challenge I have with this person, it's like it's fun and it's like interesting that I get to try something that like naturally I want to try, which is like to get better and stuff like that. And because 1 second. So we will see, because to tell you the truth, like I should be practicing Tekken right now. There's people out there. There's obviously people who are playing, like Tekken 8 is their focus. And I don't mean like when the game comes out. I mean they've already been playing it for months. On pirated versions of Tekken. So I'm already behind. I really better step up my game if I want to keep up, honestly. I would stay in the labbing stream. Last stream, I actually learned a lot. Because I'm just a masher. Us, you are definitely not a masher. I don't know what kind of false sneeze you're putting out, but like you think, not only do you play Caglio, so I get that you probably watch replays and stuff like that, but watching replays is studying the game. You know what I'm saying? You're not just hopping on ranked. If you guys like, that's a decent way to learn the game, but I don't know if there's like different ways to learn the game, and some people can just do that, but I don't think it's a very effective way to learn the game. If you hop in the game and you're not learning from your mistakes like I do pretty much on the stream, you're actually not improving. So you can learn stuff in the game, sure, but it's gonna be a slow process. So if you do a barrel roll, how's it going, Targan? Raccoon was talking about that on Twitter, where it's hard to beat a pro because the better player will usually win since you can't random someone out. Yeah, you can't. It's kind of tough to random someone out in Tekken if they have good defense, and that's why. Exactly. I think the labbing is interesting. Tommy, how's it going? Good to see you, Tommy. That's what you think? Oh, Oz is talking about that's what I think, like. So if you won't reach top in any game unless you cheat or no life it. We all know online leaderboards are a joke. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I gotta cheat or no life it. But to tell you the truth, that's not true. You can earn it. You can earn it. Wabazoom. Let me see. You'll have to stream 8 hours a day of grinding to reach the top leaderboards, and well, we'll see about that, basically. To be honest, I work as I play with no lab. That's why I suck at Tekken. You can get very far. So, like, exactly, Kuma got as far as she did without labbing. But I'm telling you, she'd be so much better if she did. Same thing with Luna. Those players, like, you guys probably sink in a lot of hours into Tekken. When the truth is, it can, like, especially with Tekken, you can just lab that shit. Facts, I'll grind, rank till I'm filled with hate. Consistent top 4 tournaments will definitely put eyes on Sophie. Maybe even consistent top 8 showings. Honestly, but, like, the bet that I have with this individual is like, I'm not gonna be entering tournaments, probably. Even though, because like, the bet is for top 25 North America. I think you get more attention from attending tournaments. Could be, yeah. Hey, Kate, I really want to get you sent to a major. Once you feel you're ready for it. Yeah, we can do that. You're so real, not a fake. Let me see what he said. I played Grand Blues for 9 hours. Yesterday, just ranked. Pure fury. Exactly, like... Guys, I mean, if you look at when I'm playing on ranked and I see how many wins these people have, it's double my wins. As far as time on the game, they just have an advantage. Sorry. They really do. I like how she doesn't disagree with me. I have about 2,500 hours on Tekken. Exactly. See, that's a lot of time. I definitely don't have that many hours. No offense to you guys. It would suck to send her if she's not ready and see her drown in pools and leave a bad first impression. Honestly, I don't leave a bad first impression for other people. I think that if I go over there and drown in pools, honestly, no one's really gonna care. So my community would care, but the rest of the world, they don't even know, right? So like, honestly, just keep on going to tournaments, and just like I do with online tournaments, I get interesting wins. Even on Street Fighter, which I think that I'm not very good at Street Fighter, seriously. I really do. But yeah, like I can grab some interesting wins. I can get some games off of Kaladin, or I can completely win against Jewel Man. I also beat Complex, but it matters whether you think Complex, his secondary character Luke, is actually a formidable win. But as long as, like, Street Fighter as well, like, I can just do better. I just know that it's in my soul, guys. I know that I can. Compliments, sir. To be fair, I wasn't aiming to go pro, more casual. It adds to your aura and morale. That is kind of true, but I wouldn't want to just go to a tournament, go 0-2, and just lose. Sorry, like, first of all, number one, if I pay to fly out or someone pays for me, like, well, I would want to try to go to win. You know? I think a lot of people don't even think it's a possibility. But that's my mindset. At least, like, when I enter these tournaments online, I don't expect to win. I don't expect to, but it's not the same thing. It's like, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'll just re-chat. Let us see. All those victories count. Sophie stopped the cap. I'm not good at Street Fighter. It literally beats legend players. Has beaten Paladin. I have not beat Paladin. I've taken games off Paladin and got close. Can take on Grand Todokai. I don't know, Todokai's pretty good. And he got 17th at Evo. But I have had some decent victories. Definitely have what it takes. You're insane, really. Thank you, Nero. I appreciate that, but Yoshigoto, I just don't want you to totally burn yourself out. Well, yeah, exactly. It's more... Where is that? Someone was talking about the bet. I'm pretty sure that it was Yoshigoto. I can't find it anymore. Every victory counts no matter the opponent. Imagine paying hundreds of dollars to go 0-2. It's not even hundreds of dollars. It can be thousands. It can be about $1,000 to go to a tournament. I'm not gonna pay $1,000 to go 0-2. Sorry. I would at least try to get something. Don't let evil players hear you. Exactly. To be fair, they're more local. We can try Tekken 8 together then bully Axe. Wait, what? At least you got time to play casually. Everybody has time to play casually, I think. I think even a lot of like super busy players, like, I mean people, you can play anything casually. And tourneys are fun. I gotta see what you guys are saying. But yeah, I hope everyone... I don't want to let you guys down as well. In the sense of... not just like Tekkit. Wait, I found Yosugoro's thing. Yosugoro said, Sophie, is this thing you're doing just a challenge? Or did you actually make a bet with someone to lose? I actually made a bet with somebody to lose. So it's kind of crazy. And it's not a small bet, guys. I'm probably gonna announce it. It's not a small bet by any means. And talk of this one dude that I can't remember his name, won a major, and he had a 5 to 3 work, and was a father, could only practice 2 hours a day, and not every day, so yeah, you can always find time. Honestly, that's how it is. People blame a lot of things, but I think the two major things is the motivation that you really want to do it, which a lot of people, including myself, like that's one of the things. And then the second thing, you do have to have some time. Obviously. 2 hours a day, not even every day. I don't know, that's not very much. 2 hours a day. I'd say 4 to 5 hours. With some missing days. I think that's possible. Just Frame James had the same problem and throws every final round. Honestly, all of these guys, though, I've played on Tekken 7. So I know where I'm at. At that time. The start of Tekken 7, pretty much. Just be careful, Sophie, don't burn yourself out. Exactly. There's also players like Amsa for Smash that could keep up with top players with a 9 to 5. Yeah, it's been shown many times, guys. People have jobs, and they have children, even, and they can still compete. So, people that were saying that have already been proven wrong. AFK, and I'll be playing up to 30 hours a week for at least the first 2 months, then I'll reevaluate if it's worth to keep going. That's a good way to look at it. Like, so guys, like, what do you guys, I don't know, what do you guys think though? Like, what drives you? You know, what drives you to improve in a fighting games? Because you gotta ask yourself that, really. It's not an easy question. Because, like, why do you want to get better? For me, anyway, Sophie, gotta cook dinner, I'll just lurk. No problem. For me, though, like, with a lot of games, number one, I really think that, and it's still on Grand Blue Fantasy, I think that, what was I gonna say? The thing I enjoy about video games in general, number one, it's just like cool to play because the developers like create it in a way that's supposed to be fun. That's probably number one. But the other thing is like why I like competitive games is because there's a problem to solve there. There's like a problem to solve and there's like this self-growth aspect because it's like other people are trying too and you're competing with the other person, so it's not like a single player game where it's like you're fighting like a pre-made script or a very hard computer. Those don't give me the same. I guess it's like Hunger Games sort of thing. Like the most exciting one is like a real human. That's your. Anyways, let me see what you guys are saying. I want to meet new strong players and make great memories. Yeah, some people do it like because there's like a camaraderie or social aspect to it. I want to be the very best like no one ever was. I mean, I like that. That's a good. I get it's a joke, but also it can be, you know, it's like a double meaning there. Self-improvement. It's pretty fun, yeah. I mean, the thing is like, there's a bunch of problems and you get to find out if you can solve them. I don't know, I think that's fun. I always liked puzzles and stuff like that. But I'm also about to put time in so they'll see me as a threat. Exactly. Yosagoro, the thing I like about fighting games is learning a system and learning to apply what I know against other players. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, Yosagoro. That's what I think. So I love fighting games. They're really awesome. Probably not a Fed. I want to be Get. I want to get in Tekken 8 to take a round off of you. Honestly, I mean, you could probably already take a round off me. It matters. I don't want to say I'm like sandbagging all the time, but it does matter if I am sandbagging. A lot of times, I will on stream. I really will try and learn instead of win. So if I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna win, then I will try and win. And there's a lot of times in tournament that I lose and I'm trying, but like, if I feel like I would rather learn something than try and win, then I don't care about losing in those situations. I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. I would rather learn than win in those situations. The euphoria I felt getting around with Soras was wild. Well, honestly, probably not a Fed. I think that you could do a lot better. Like, you could probably... I think you can probably... Like, you have the good thing about being, like, starting off is there's a lot of room to improve, and you can really improve on a lot of stuff very early on. Yosagoro, I'm learning Mahjong recently, and it's a very complicated game. But it's a lot of fun if you have the right mindset. Yeah, I like that. I'm very interested. Like, Yosagoro, you seem to me to be like... It's like... Yeah, I've never, like, played you. I always want to play you because... That's one thing also about fighting games, or games in general, is like... You can really, like, connect with people and, like, find out about them, I feel like. Because you can see what kind of mindsets they have and how they tackle problems. I think that's really cool. And I always want to play Yosagoro because he says some, like, really good information. And I've never played him. I don't really like... Okay, let me see. AFK. Yeah, I want to be considered decent at Tekken. So I can meet more people, since good players usually only play amongst themselves. So that is one thing. Is like... So one of my goals is, like, I do want to create a community that is open for lots of different skill levels. That's something I truly want to do. It's not a thing where I just want to, like, if I was really, like, super competing, it would just, like, I would just try and be with, like, the best players I possibly could and always. But overall, like, after, I don't know, we'll see with this bet and stuff like that, but honestly, I really want to be a place where new players can come in and they can not be scared of entering a tournament because there's a rookie rumble, you know? There's something for those players. And get, like, new players into fighting games. I generally like to play technical lower tier characters because they appeal to be more interesting. The only tier I ever played was Jin and BlazBlue, and that's just because I really like them. Koma's Sophie, I'm gonna slide into your DMs and tell you my full Tekken story. The full story, how I got into it. and what drives me to get better, why don't you just tell me in chat? Unless it's like super private, like you killed your mom and dad because of Tekken and you threw them into a volcano or something. And Katie Cat, I'll just hug Sophie. I'll hug you too, Katie. You sandbag? Unfortunately, like, sometimes I do. I mean, I'm not saying... I mean, honestly, if you're playing someone who's like... I just want to learn. It has nothing to do with disrespecting a player. Until I get exactly... Can't be a great winner if you never lose, yeah. Probably not fed. I know Tekken more than any other fighting game, but I still feel new, so 8 will be my first day one of me taking it seriously. That's good. I think taking anything seriously in life requires some sort of, like, confidence. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of commitment. Like, if I say I'm gonna be, like, super good at rock climbing or something, or dancing, you know, or, like, swimming, I don't know. But, like, to commit to anything requires some sort of energy, right? Damn. The cat. I don't know if my music is too low or loud or whatever. However, the Rookie Rumble is not streamed, but the top tourney is. I mean, you can figure that one out. I can have both. Yeah, I'll let you answer that yourself. Because it's pretty obvious. Alpha Prime, Sophie's so awesome and kicks ass. Keep doing what you're doing, build that community. Yeah, honestly, I appreciate it, Alpha. Richie City on stream. The community is real. I don't know, I don't want to, like... So I guess I'll answer that question. I mean, like, there's priorities, right? I can want to have new players join the tournaments. That is absolutely true. I'm not lying. I have one stream to offer, and that's gonna go to the one that is gonna... that people want to watch. And a lot of people don't want to watch the Rookie Rumble tournament. I'm sorry. I want to be there for those players. But, like, that's not what, like, a bunch of, like, I've heard lots of feedback. I talk to you guys. I see what you guys say in the Discord. I mean, you guys, wait, let me put it on, like, just chatting music.
Good morning.
The feedback is there for those sort of things. Yeah, there's a chat. Sophie, would you ever consider coaching other players? So, I actually have coached a couple of players now. And, so, well, first of all, hold on. I'll go with this one, I don't know. But yeah. I have coached a couple of players now. I have some coaching under my belt. And I really like it, actually. So, like, the very first time I coached somebody, I was pretty nervous, actually. Because I didn't think that So there's been different times. Okay, number one, I coached somebody on Street Fighter 6, but I actually coached, like, before I started streaming a little bit. It just wasn't, like, as formal as when I started streaming. I started being approached by some players like, do you offer coaching? And I always said, like, no, or I'd say I would do it for free. And this is what I still say. Like, I'll do it for free, or give me what you think it's worth. Because I didn't really, like, see the value in myself, I guess. I really didn't. But after people started giving me a pretty good chunk of chains. You know what I'm saying? Like, they started saying, no, that's definitely worth it. People all in Metafi don't even charge, like, half of that. You know what I'm saying? Or they charge double that, I should say. So, they want to give me money. And I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised at the whole streaming thing, guys. I really am. Like, I didn't think that... I don't know, I just don't think that people would want to do that. It's kind of... It's still a shocker to me. It really is. But yes, I do give coaching. So it has kind of like, people haven't been asking me lately. But I think the last lesson that I had was like a month ago, I would guess. And it's been going good. Sometimes people, it's just different. But yeah, basically I do offer coaching now. The song is pretty lewd. Decking is automatic in Grand Blue, pretty much. So again, you still coaching me in Tekken 8? Yes, there's a few people I will coach. Yeah, coaching is pretty fun though, because I see it like as getting somebody else, like it's like the same problem solving aspect. And when somebody doesn't get something, I really want to understand it for myself, because I feel like I'm actually learning for myself as well. Like, I'll tell them, like, okay, it's kind of like, okay, I'd say it's like coding a little bit, right? It's like you're basically saying, like, basically it's the programmer that is the wrong, that's not doing it right. It's always the programmer's fault. And in that case, I would be the dev. I would be saying, like, if this happens, then you gotta do this. And basically, like, my code is wrong. If it's like, Jesus, it's so bad to say that, but... And I'm not some master coder, guys. I just dabbled in it. I know a little bit. Perfect, I enjoyed boxing. Exactly. My mom is ill. It seems like talking actually kind of works. Looks like people want to watch that, I guess. And I forgot to change it to, like, just chatting. Maybe that's what I should do. Talk with you guys. Debate with you guys, I don't know. I'm here for Sophie. Talking's fun. I know Katie would like it. Ren, how's it going? I'm gonna change it to just chatting. And then after that, I'll probably end the stream. I don't know. Sophie actually has a personality, which is a tough thing to find sometimes. I hope so. I hope I have a personality. I don't know. Torgan, you should learn beatbox for these types of situations. Damn. I don't know about that. Of course, Katie would like it. I mean, you're always... I know, Katie... Because you're always into the talking and cute stuff. And sometimes, honestly, I feel like I'm letting Katie down sometimes with all of the fighting game content. Because I don't think that... I mean, Katie, it doesn't seem to me that you really... I mean, it seems like you're interested, but only because of how you were introduced into the community. And because there's a lot of passion there. You know what I'm saying? Squeezy, you like talking to everyone, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. My first just chatting stream. Didn't expect it to be today. I mean, I've had just chatting streams, honestly. But Wabazoo, I'm just gonna get relaxing songs. Damn, this one does seem lewd. Blabazoom. I wonder if the volume is too loud or soft or whatever, as compared to my voice. Turn it down a little. Almost 1 year later. First just chatting stream. I know most VTubers, it's like all they do. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Kind of good, maybe. So it was my first just chatting stream. But I can't say, like, this process has been really cool with you guys. I don't know, I'm not gonna... It is how I feel, though. You guys are awesome. Fighting game and VTuber are two things that hardly ever combine. Damn. Maybe I should, like... Wabazoom. No lies and slander, you're awesome. Sophie, will you still be a VTuber this year? Definitely. Even though it's tough, like... I still love VTubing. I still love streaming. Honestly, though... I'm debating showing you guys some, like, stuff I work off on my off days, but... I don't know. It's a work in progress, so... I don't want to show anything that's like... I mean, obviously, it wouldn't really matter. I just don't think it's, like, that great right now, so... I wouldn't show it. But, like, pretty much every time I take time off... Actually, I'd say about 50% now, because I really do need my time off. But 50% off, I'm probably doing something. Maybe for the stream or something else, but... I don't know. Yes, Agoda, I would rather watch Sophie play a fighting game than some big corporate VTuber, because I know Sophie's gonna understand and actually know how to play. That's good feedback. I didn't know that. You have a good mix of relaxing and intense. Thank you, Katie Cat. Yo, Sagoto, watching someone who can't play fighting games is frustrating to me. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it makes you kind of want to, like, backseat, right? A little bit. And Tom, hey, Katie, would you mind telling us your origin story? As in, how did you get here? Exactly. I happened to hop by into one of the streams where she was teaching everyone something. Exactly, yeah. That is what it was. So I was telling everybody about the Daigo Perry moment. And Katie stopped by. We appreciate all the hard work you put in for us. Honestly, like... That is it's cool. It's just interesting. It's a very interesting thing. You also got there have been some Hololive VTubers who played Strive or Grand Blue, and I was yelling to myself and cringing the whole time. Fighting games is no joke. Honestly, I think fighting games is one of the hardest type of games. And it's not... So, obviously, maybe there's a little bias, but I have played other games. I've played shooters. Like I told you guys, my sister was top 500 in Overwatch. She is not anymore. She was... At the start of Overwatch 2, she was, but now she's kind of taken a little bit of a break. So, I kind of have an insight on how tough some shooters are. Overwatch 2 is a popular one. So, I've played StarCraft, as you guys know. I think StarCraft is actually... That, to me, is the hardest game. But as far as a genre, as far as like a category, like fighting games consistently are 1v1 with lots of depth and information. There's just so much in fighting games. I mean, that's why I love them, obviously. I don't know about you guys, but it's crazy. Gonna keep on reading chat. Katie actually showed up before that during Idol Showdown. Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know exactly when Katie showed up. I do remember that... Katie, I think what happened was like... Everybody was... Like, I went to go get a drink of water. And we were trying to get you to... spam the Squimpy Sophie emote because I just got that one. The chat was doing that and someone gifted you a sub. And you were like, damn, well now I can't leave or something. And then you ended up being a part of the community, so I'm really glad. AFK, but you have to admit the growth you've had in the last 6 months is crazy. So like, the way I feel about that is like I do... Everybody does tell me that. And I see statistically that it's pretty good, but I guess I'm always looking at improving. So I can't really... I really don't know if it's good, because this is the first time I've ever done this shit. So it's like, is it really good? Number one, is it actually good? Number two is like... I always look at other streamers, and I'm like... That's good. You know, I'm doing something wrong. And if I don't figure it out, then... I don't know. Wabazone. Something. Okay. But yeah, that's how I feel, I guess. I'm always looking at other streams. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I know that... I don't know how good this is. I just can't imagine where you would be 6 months from now. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm doing good, you know? But all I can do right now is just like keep on trying every day. And that's what I'm doing. Either way, I'm glad we have Katie around. I really am too. Yo, Sagoda, I was lucky that Sophie's clip of Daigo Perry showed up on YouTube. That's how I found her. That's awesome. I always like know the stories of how you guys actually found me, because I have no idea. She called us a cult. Yeah, exactly. Katie called us. She was like, I feel like I just got introduced into a cult. And I guess you kind of did. I guess every Twitch community is kind of like a cult, honestly. Probably not a fan. Fighting games are secretly multiplayer puzzle games. Yeah, that's really what it is. And it, like, lots of things come into play, you know? Like any other sport. Any other competitive sport. Yo, Sogoto, Sophie, you are one of 2 people I am subbed to on Twitch. I never used this platform. Really? That is very interesting. Well, I am honored to have a sub from Yosogoto then. And I'm not just saying that, like, if someone's like not on Twitch and they come on Twitch to watch either me or someone else, then that's crazy. Most people spend the first 5 years with less than 10 viewers. See, like that's what people tell me, but I've only had one experience. And pretty much I have survivorship bias. Like if we're all going rock climbing, just to, you know, define what that is. We're all going rock climbing and everybody falls off but like 2 people. Then like those 2 people will be like, yeah, it's not that bad because they were the ones that survived, but you know, everybody else fell off rock climbing. So I have survivorship bias. I'm like, AFK, I mean, a lot of them grow off of a viral moment. Iron Mouse grew because she sang Selena's song and it was good and went viral. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what my viral moment will be. My viral moment so far has been the Daigo Perry clip. When you guys asked me to try out the Daigo Perry, which is like, I'm so glad because that day I actually was not gonna play Fightcade. Like, I was like, it's Fightcade day. It's like, and I was like, I don't know, it just happened. AFK, what matter is they use the... Okay, what matters is that they use the momentum and keep running with it. Or flop. Exactly. Not like this one. Dice Q Star, I'll give you feedback of why I watch you, okay? Zen Katsuragi, it's a friendly cult, at least no punch bowl or anything. Akoma, this ain't a cult. Hides my glow sticks. It's a fun cult. Sophie just built different. Kyle97722, hello. Howdy howders, how you doing tonight, Sophie, my lady, everyone? What's up? Hope y'all are having a fun stream. I mean, hope y'all... Damn, I read that totally wrong. What's up, y'all? And hopefully you are staying warm. Honestly, I was like so cold earlier. So cold. But yeah, I'm staying warm now. We got the heater on. Viso, a man denied his Fightcade. Kyle9722, what are we talking about here? Honestly. So, number one, I'm mainly a fighting game VTuber. And I don't do like just chatting streams usually. But anyways, we're just talking about, I guess, my story in streaming. This is my side account, but my main account is After School Sophie. And I've been streaming for like 6 or 7 months, so that's what we're doing. We're just talking about that. And Katie Cat, I just get to be really playful here. AFK Lil Majin has crazy growth after beating JCR. And it's still the most watched match of all time. I think also it's kind of one of the most watched matches because the Score Esports like made that video where they're like calling Little Majin a god. When in all reality, like, no offense to Little Majin, but like he's not the god slayer. You know what I'm saying? That video is just trying to get views pretty much. Yo, Sophie, do you use input latency in Rising? I'm not sure what it does. All it does is basically... Yes, Sophie forgot who asked that. I know it was you, Viso. I do know that. I just wanted to... Anyways. As far as the input latency... Like, in practice mode, all that it does is... It like, simulates the environment of lab. Which is not very good for rollback-based games because... there isn't actually input latency because on rollback-based games, the whole point of rollback is that it seems like it's lagless. So like the host and the client is gonna be like you have the host and or your local copy of the game and it's supposed to feel exactly like that. And then when there's a discrepancy between the two players, it's supposed to roll back seamlessly so that you can't tell. But obviously it doesn't always do that. But so obviously, anyways, what I'm trying to say, Small Blue Boy, is I don't think you should try using input latency. I found this place by following my gut. Katy Cat, everyone is perfectly okay with that. Honestly, like everybody, yeah. So I've gotten to know you guys around here. It's pretty... Everybody's like different. You know? Like it's very... I mean, I guess saying that like in real life, like... I don't know, in real life, I feel a little more... reserved, you know? You can't exactly like... People might even be more willing to open up when it's online. I don't know why. And I think that I can see like, there's like I actually like... Obviously, I don't know everything about every single person, but I've been able to see a lot of your personalities. You know what I'm saying? It's really interesting. I'm really glad that I decided to stream. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Your viral moment might come in a major. Well, then we gotta get me to a major. Say 1 year anniversary coming soon. Yeah, it's gonna be... I think it's been six months. Clickbait, shots fired. That's what it's called, Sophie. Wait, what? Clickbait, yeah, it's exactly... They're just trying to get views. Poor wrong fires. Poor little Majin. Also, I'll take my cookie later. The start of the Majin and Sophie ASG feud. Honestly, I played a decent amount of the pros whenever I was like playing Tekken ranked when I didn't stream. Small Blue Boy. In button configuration at the bottom there's input delay. But it said it applies in offline. Exactly, all it does is basically, from my knowledge at least, because I don't use it. But my best guess, Small Blue Boy, is it will delay your input to simulate the feeling of lag online. That's usually what that means. Webazone! Keep on reading, chat. It feels like it was meant to be. I was done with fighting games, but the flame has been rekindled. I don't know, games in general, like... I'm gonna be honest, like, I think that games have made me a better person. Like... There's just so many trials and tribulations in video games, like... I know everybody's... Like, a lot of people, they're like... Games don't teach you anything, but my god... Games have taught me so much. They've taught me a lot. Like, a lot of my thinking about stuff has kind of come from the problem solving in video games. Especially, like, competitive ones. But yeah. And you can kind of tell, like, capable people will, like... And it's not always, like... If people don't put in the time number one. For example, I will use. Okay, I'm not gonna out anybody in the chat, but basically it's like if you put in a lot of time in a fighting game and then you still, I don't know. I better watch my words here for people, for like newer players and stuff like that. But basically, all that I'm saying is like, I think it all boils down to problem solving. Whatever, a lot of things what you're doing in life, and it's not just video games. So problem solving is like a transferable skill that you can simulate in video games. Theta Cat. Okay, so between being a pro gamer and a pro VTuber, which would you want? Definitely pro VTuber. I think honestly, I think I could go for the pro gaming route. Actually, if I really wanted to. I really think so. But like number one is like, it's just more beneficial to be a streamer from what I've seen. Unfortunately, because those guys try super hard, you know what I'm saying? But the world does not realize how much effort and skill there is at the very top of those games. Now it's getting better and better. People get paid more and more. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know where esports is going. Maybe, I don't know if we're hitting a point where it's like stagnated. Or like, is my stream working? Anyways, let me keep on reading the chat. People are generally more talkative online, but people also tend to type like they think. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Meeting a lot of you guys has changed my perspective on the world, actually. Like, AFK, yeah, I would have never touched Grand Blue or StarCraft again if I didn't come here. I'm glad to hear that. Victon, Victini, AFK equals VK. Like, what is VK? Victon, good to see you. See, Victon's another person that, like, I just recently met through King of Fighters and stuff like that. Learning a lot about him. I don't know too much, but the longer that I talk with you guys, it's like I start forming like a picture in my head. So Victon, you gotta tell me more about yourself, man. Don't let the Karens hear you say that. Wait, what did I say? I forgot. Probably not a fan. A lot of single-player games developed my morals. Yeah. The games can be a good training ground. Now, I think once you develop good problem-solving skills in video games, you shouldn't keep playing video games. Like, you have to move those skill sets, those good things that you learned, and apply it depending on what your goals are in life. You have to apply it to other things. But my god, are they a great way to learn things. Because like when you go to school and you'd like, honestly, like interactive learning, I mean, I'm gonna quote one of the, I mean, I wish I had a subscription to Brilliant, but Brilliant is like, the test that what I'm quoting is from is Brilliant, and it's like interactive learning is like some ridiculous number better, and better is such a non-measurable word, but basically getting immediate feedback on learning something is a good way to learn. But like studying studying for like an exam or something like that, and then you kind of forget the information. You don't really need it. You don't use it over and over again. Even when you play a video game, you use it all the time, but it still doesn't stick with you all the time. Depending on... It matters. It really matters, but being able to interact with what you're learning, I think, helps you learn better. Like, even if I was like... even if you're like learning a subject in school, talking with the teacher is much more effective, or talking with your friend about it, much more effective than just like trying to conceptualize it all the time. I don't know. Yo, Sagato, games have made my reflexes sharper, have saved many wine glasses from hitting the floor at work. Damn. Wait a second, I don't know what you do at work, but seems like lots of wine is being dropped. Extrum6760, thank you for all your knowledge and perspective about getting better at fighting games. I hope so. I mean, I don't usually talk about it too much, but hopefully you can learn something, or at least have some fun watching my stream. Just get good. Just get good, guys. Yeah, exactly, Visa. I don't know. Oz113, Sophie nerfing herself just to provide us with content. I mean, pretty much. But it's not like it's... So obviously it's not just completely... Yeah, it's not like I just want to provide content and stuff like that. It's like... Obviously there's a lot of like internal motivations. Like, it's just fun for me to see what works. It's fun for me to create content. Sometimes I don't know, like... Obviously, like, I don't always feel like streaming and stuff like that. But even that, I mean, I really don't think I'm gonna quit this for a very long time. Like, right before I was streaming, I don't know. But basically, I was gonna get a job and stuff like that. Just get good. Extrams, I am a part of an up-and-coming esports organization. We need skilled players if you're interested, sure. If you'll have me, then that's awesome. I'd love to represent you guys. I haven't approached sponsors or anything like that. Yosugoro Esports is a bubble, and it's already partly deflating. Exactly, that's kind of sad. Nero V36, Sophie is motivational as fuck. I hope so. I hope you guys are getting something, you know? Because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes whenever I'm streaming, I'm like, does anybody want to watch this? Like, and I'm not joking around. This is not like pity right here. This is like I truly don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like I do a good stream as well. Like, I'll do like, I was energetic. I did well in turn. There's one stream I had, guys. I placed very highly in TNS. I was very energetic throughout the stream. I did something else after as well. Like, I had 2 tournaments. I think I did. I don't remember, but all I remember is I did really like, so some of my theories, like, I'll be like, okay, well, what is gonna be entertaining? What is gonna be good content for people, right? And like, I'd notice like my viewership go down and when it would go up. And one of the times it really went up is I beat a pro Dragon Ball Z player. Jake Ryan. Well, I did. Yeah, exactly. I don't remember. Anyways, okay. But yeah, it was shown on stream on TNS. And then my viewership really went up. So I was like, okay, if I do really good at TNS, or do good on stream, then maybe that's like people will come by and give my channel a chance, right? But there was like one tournament. I like placed pretty high, like 25th or 17th in TNS. And I had like, for that time, like, it was very low viewership. It was very random. And so I was like, what really causes it? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like a delayed... It's a little delayed. Like, you do something and then people watch you later. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, what I'm saying is I really don't know. How many esports teams disbanded in the last couple of years? Probably a lot of them, yeah. I don't know. Viso, I don't know if that 2-minute DLLs at Capcom Cup doesn't seem like... Oh, $2 million doesn't seem like deflating at all. That is very true, but that's gonna be like one tournament. If it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't have pushed myself to get better at Street Fighter 6. Glad to hear that, Nero. I do want not only myself, but my entire community to get as good as they possibly can in fighting games. Or, in general, just life. I just want you guys to... Everybody that I interact with, I want to have a positive influence in their life. That's the way that I feel. Jay Sonic, damn, Sophie telling us to touch grass. Did I? I think I did. I said put those skills into real life. But honestly, it's very different for everybody because everybody has different goals. So I don't know. Life is like whatever your goals are, so I can't say that I know what your goals are or anybody in this chat. So if you guys should touch grass or not, my personal opinion is that games should be a good training ground. But yeah, Dark Shotgun. Yo, Sophie chat, how's it going? My life skills were learned in RuneScape. Damn. Give me a second, let me get some water. I only touched grass with its permission. I joke around about touching grass, but I've touched a lot of grass actually. Daisuke, you made it to the first Just Chatting stream. Damn, yeah, I didn't know it was gonna happen. Squeezy, he drops the wine glasses and catches them. Squeezy, Sophie got me to play Street Fighter 6 and Tekken, and I am not even a big fighting game enjoyer. Yeah, but I'm really glad that you did. You did try those, Squeezy. Dark Shotgun, I really appreciate your mindset when it comes to competing and streaming. Thank you, I appreciate that, Dark Shotgun. I really do. A comment like that is like... genuine. I just believe it at the very least. I think so, you know? Anyways, Extreme6760. Esports is a struggle as a whole, but the fighting game community keeps growing. It's an exciting time for FGC esports, maybe. Daisuke start a job, a close one. Yeah, I nearly had a pretty good job, actually, a decent job. I don't know. Sophie getting a job, that's something you hate to hear, to be honest. AFK and you sell yourself short, there's a reason why we are all here, even out with a black screen, and you just talking. I hope so. I don't know why I don't feel like... I don't see it. I don't say I don't value myself, but I don't see the value. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I see the value when I'm like teaching stuff on the game, playing the game, because people can actually like learn something there. I guess you can learn something here, but I don't know. I don't think my ideas are iconic or anything like that. I've never really had a bad time in Sophie's stream, even if she's in a bad mood or getting frustrated. She never really brings the mood down. Interesting. Sagittarius, we're still down from Tekken CCV. We're actually up right now from Tekken. Oz113, I think that sounds wrong. There's more viewers now. Honestly, well, I don't know what I was saying at the time whenever you wrote that comment, Oz, but even if we look at the numbers now, like we could say like, damn, just chatting actually pushed your numbers up by 20 viewers because a little bit ago it was like 21 viewers, now it's 42 viewers from what I can see on OBS, which might be wrong. But what I'm saying is like, there's always a bunch of variables. So what we gotta do is like, we gotta look at like, it's not the same time. It could just be that people are getting off work or something. You know, it's not just the just chatter. It could be lots of things. Time of day. If I get raided or something like that, that didn't happen. But there's all these sorts of variables that like obfuscate. They kind of like make the waters murky, so to speak, you know? And you don't know why. Like, there's a lot of times I can make my best guess of what will make this community succeed. But do I truly know? Not with a high degree of certainty. You know what I'm saying? Dark Shotgun, I understand what you mean by your viewership numbers. Sagittarius, people who see you do well in tournaments build up over time. Peak viewers for Tekken was 43. Like, of all time, I don't think that's true at all. 43. Pretty positive. If you're looking at Twitch tracker, that could be wrong for sure. Twitch tracker lies. Jay Sonic, you just gotta find your moment. You can't always focus on numbers, at least that's what I hear. Yeah, you can't always focus on your numbers. So like, if you look at it at a microscopic level, like if I look at it right now, I shouldn't care if my viewers went up or down, yet one of my viewers did say like, you know, Oz was saying like, it went up, so maybe XYZ. You can't help but make sort of like guesses as to why it's going up and down. Because honestly, so like, the more you zoom out of the picture, the more macroscopic you get, then the more you can be safe because of averages. It's gonna be like you should maybe look at 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. And those would be like, you know, if you change at those points, then I think you can get a better idea of what's working or not. At least that's what I've observed, at least. That's what I've done so far. Okay, Netsua, welcome. Dark Shotgun, honestly, and I've heard this a lot, and as cliche as it is, as long as you're streaming for one person, it's worth it. Honestly, yeah. Like, whenever I first started streaming, and I had 0 viewership, like, when there was one person watching, it still was like, damn, there's like one person out there that at least wants to support me in some way. You know what I'm saying? It may not have even been, like, maybe they're lurking. Which, I mean, I don't think that person was, but anything, it's like, then at least let you know that somebody's watching. And I really did not think that people were gonna be watching in the very beginning. Honestly, it was so unplanned. You really have no idea, guys. I kind of just like... I just got everything set up, and I was like, fork it, let's give it a shot. Like, let's just do it. And here I am, like 6 or 7 months later, still doing it. Kind of crazy. Dante, wabazoo, wabazam. Jason, you're definitely one of my inspirations to keep streaming and not give up on my dream. What is your dream? Wait, streaming? Wait a second, do I? See, I don't even know that JSonic streamed. I'll follow you, give you a shout out. If you guys are streamers, let me know. I really don't know. Cause I wanna help other streamers as well. And that's usually how it is. Damn. Basically it's streaming. That's nice to hear, JSonic. I hope you really did good. I don't know where you're at. You could be bigger than I am, I don't know. But like, I really wish the well for... I mean, I would really wish the best for everybody in this chat. I really don't have... I don't have enemies, from my understanding, at least. That even if I do, I'm not a person to really, like, hold grudges for a long time. Like, I truly, truly wish you guys the best. I mean... Why would you not? Like, honestly, why would you... I don't understand that. Why people... like, hate people for no reason. Or, like, a certain... I don't know, like, they... I don't know. It's just really... like, they just hate, like, a certain group of people for no reason. Anyways. Because everybody's very complex, you know? They have different, like... they have different intricacies and stuff like that. And, like, sometimes... I just really think you judge people very soon. A lot of people do. Anyways. I sent you a whisper of X Elements esports information. Would love to work with you. Damn. I'll do it. I just got a sponsor offer or something. That's kind of crazy. I'm guessing you messaged me on Twitch because I was assuming Discord. But thank you very much. I'll check the Twitch. Did you message me on After School Sophie or Sophie ASG? Probably Sophie ASG. Okay, got your message. Appreciate that. I am your enemy. How's it going, beggar? And that's not an insult, guys. That's his name. Anyways. Okay, let me keep reading. I don't want to miss anybody's chat. I've been playing DNF Duel, and I'm somewhere in the middle. Hey Dante, Katie, you see someone who looks at her failures to improve, but you don't see how great you are. I mean, I don't see how great I am, I guess. I mean, you guys tell me that, but I don't know. It's because I guess that's what I do to improve, you know? Squeezy Squeeze selfie streams are always a good time. Very informative. Thank you, Squeezy. Oz113, I was talking about my own comment before that. How I phrased it, my brain turns off. Yeah, sorry, Oz. Like, whenever I get to your guys' comments, I may not remember what I was saying at the time that I get to your comment, so... Exgerm, it's your vibe, guaranteed. Your vibes is always proved worth our time. Well, that's good. Glad I have a good vibe. I wish I could cut this entire time. Damn, that time. I could clip it, but do people like this? I can try it. I'll put it on YouTube, I guess. Plus, we learn things too. Grox, I'm just a cog in the machine. Grox always says that. A dark shotgun, and the other thing I've learned from my streamer mentor, you don't stream for money or clout, you stream to make friends and build the community. That is very true. I think that, like, honestly, like, if you don't love building a project, then it's not gonna be fun, because streaming obviously is not gonna have a lot of money. Especially not at the very start. I wasn't expecting on making any money. Already, with the money that I am making, I'm pretty... Like, that's pretty crazy that you guys have... That you guys want to support... You guys want to actually support me like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I actually don't put stuff on Throne because I know you guys will probably support me. And I feel guilty. Like, if I put PlayStation controller on Throne... And let's say I don't really need a PlayStation controller. Like PS5 controller. And I just want it, like, for the money or something. You guys will buy it. And I feel like I don't want to take advantage of that. Unless I actually need it. Because it would just be a waste of money if I don't need them. I would have a PlayStation controller and not use it. We need a fork emote. So I think people that do that just to... I don't know, I just think it's bad. I feel that I want to be a VTuber not for the money or fame, I just wanna. Then honestly, just try it. It's fun. Thank you for the great times. You got a foothold in the niche known for its dedicated time. Basically, I don't stream, sadly. Xderbs, I've got you. I'll drop a follow. Sophie, you're one of the coolest people I've watched. Thank you, Dante. Oz113 to cover up their own insecurities. Damn, I wish I remembered what I was saying. Getting to know you and have fun watching you play. All kinds of people in the world. Thanks, man, and thanks, Sophie. Wake up and choose violence. Damn. Calvin out of 10. I had an AI generated model for me now. I need someone to draw and rig it. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Good stuff, man. Follow, I'll drop by if I catch you. Beggar of Cosmetics, I am your enemy, Sophie. After school enemies. She called me beggar. You're pretty great. How I throw money at her? I mean, that's what I'm saying is like... Beggar of Cosmetics. Chat, buy her a new Eevee right now. Honestly, my model does not have great rigging, honestly. Like, it's not like other models. But it's the best I got. And VTuber models are very expensive. Actually, I'll mention this as well. I appreciate both you and Tara's community to help me lift off and help myself as a competitor. Honestly, yeah, Dark Shotgun. I'm really glad I met Dark Shotgun so randomly. Everybody, like, some people in this community, like I just met on the stream, and that kind of makes sense. But with Dark Shotgun, I just randomly met basically on Street Fighter in Tara's like room. So that was interesting, pretty much. I'm not gonna go. I've gone into that a couple of times on stream, so I'll let you guys look for that story, I guess. We won't get a fork emote. I can do a fork emote, but you know what's weird? Like, I would see everybody, like, there's so much art. Like, if I put a picture of a fork, like, do I have to hire an artist for that? Because, like, honestly, like, I see people, like, copy and paste from the internet so much, you know? Sagittarius one, how about a gold-coated PlayStation controller? Maybe you'd want a lower spec one. I mean, gold-coated, that would be insane. Damn. But yeah, I wouldn't. I'm more of a. I don't want to, like, just buy extravagant stuff just to, like, have extravagant stuff. I don't think it's gonna make me happier as a person. What's gonna make me happier is having a flat box that will actually help me with the execution of the game. But then I get salty at the flat box and want to break it in half. That's what's gonna make me happier. But yeah, pretty much. JSON, VTubing is fun. I understand for many it's hard to get a model, but there's plenty of free ways to get a foot in the door. Exactly. Dark Shotgun, I'm notorious for being extremely hard on myself, which has pushed me far, but I just need to chill for a bit. Gog Sophie lore. Actually, fun thing is, I was able to get a double perfect on Tara on a stream. Damn. Honestly, like, Tara, she's not playing a lot of Street Fighter nowadays, but like, I really cared for Tara, and I'm not saying I don't care for her now, but I really rooted for Tara to. I really rooted for her to get better. It kind of makes me sad that she, like, doesn't play as much, but obviously everybody's got their own lives, and she's doing great, so I'm super happy for her. But yeah, I don't know, she was like, she basically is my first, like, real, like, Twitch friend that is of that size, at the very least. My very first one, and, like, my only one. So it's pretty cool because she liked a lot of the same stuff. She liked StarCraft and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't see Tara as much. Which does make me sad sometimes, but you know, that is what it is. I still talk with Tara a decent amount. She called me yesterday and stuff like that, like on stream. It was fun. But yeah, it's sad, like, you know how you have those friends that you really have a fun time together, but then, like, after a while, you kind of drift apart a little bit. You stop doing the same hobbies. That's what it was like. She's still streaming and stuff, but that, Like, we're both, like, focused on creating our own content. So, that's how it is. Vigor of Cosmetics, have you ever played Soul Calibur? Or do you only like Tekken and never gave Soul Calibur a chance like 80% of the fighting game community? I actually played, on release of Soul Calibur 6, I played a pretty good amount of Soul Calibur. And I was not bad at it. Not bad at all. Trust me, gotta give yourself time to relax. Yeah, but I really liked Soul Calibur. I played Ivy and I also played Aswell. I forgot that guy's name. I forget the Witcher guy's name. Anyways, I played Witcher guy. Trust me, you gotta give yourself more time to relax. I low-key felt bad, but at the same time, it was a huge morale boost. Dark Shotgun, I've experienced that exact same thing. So some of you in the chat say, like, you should, like, never sandbag against somebody because it's a big insult. I don't believe that at all. I don't think so at all. There have been, like, times that if you think it's, like, gonna break a friendship, I think that's a pretty good time to not take it so seriously. I think so. You heard her, chat? Buy her like 3 flight boxes so she can break too. Damn, I'm not gonna do that. But pretty much everything you guys support me with, I am 100% wanting to use it efficiently. So as you guys can tell, like, yeah, like with the artist fund and stuff like that, I really wanted to get a affordable artist that I can depend on. And I looked through a lot of them. There were some really shitty ones, but I eventually used that, you know what I'm saying? I try to be as resourceful as I can. I mean, I'm a StarCraft player, that's pretty much the name of the game. But the post-Evo depression hit hard. Just figuring out what to do next in terms of gaming. Totally up to you, Dark Shotgun. Gux, your senpai. Probably not a fan. I'll dedicate my first stream to you. Damn, if you want to, Wabazone. Sagittarius one. How's it going, J-Sonic? That's basically what COVID did to me. Wait, what did COVID do to you? Oh, gave you like post-COVID depression? I could see that. AFK, remember us when you become big? When chat becomes too fast to read? Honestly, while I'm playing a game, chat is too fast to read. But not during just chatting, obviously. It's a little sad because it used to be where I could read all of chat no matter what while I was playing the game. Now it's not like that. And people think I'm like ignoring their messages, and I'm definitely not. People think that I'm ignoring them. Give me a second. I can't believe I've talked for this long, to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's a long just chatting stream, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna keep on reading. Slow Blue Boy, I made Lucilius Zero Death Wall combo. Only works with the enemy has no bravery points. Damn, Small seems pretty good at Grab Blue. Geralt is the Witcher guy, yeah. Honestly, this is a really good stream. Well, I could do more just chatting streams if you guys want. I'm really enjoying it. Awesome. Beggar of Cosmetics. Glad to hear StarCraft is so fun and the movement. Not StarCraft. Soul Calibur is so fun. And the movement is most likely the best in the entire fighting game genre, but most people just never give it a try because it's not Tekken. And Tekken is the best. I totally understand that. Most of the Tekken people don't want to play Soul Calibur, but Soul Calibur is a great game. It's like not even like Tekken at all. I wouldn't say at all. Very similar in frame data, but not in like... I don't know, it's actually it's pretty good. But the movement in Soul Calibur, I would say, like, if you're gonna talk about 8-way run, honestly, that sidestepping is not... Like, honestly, you're not really, like, sidestepping and using the... You're only doing 8-way run to access 8-way run moves, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're doing 1-1-A, or not 1-1-A, it is actually A. It's APK in that game. Thank God. Anyways, if you're doing 1-1-A with a character, then you're really just doing the 1-1 because it's required of the move. You're not really using the 8-way run system to avoid moves. You're not using it, but only going up and down. Diagonally is inefficient. Pretty much. To be fair, Tekken is the best. Honestly, like, they're pretty comparable games. I like Soul Calibur as well. Tekken's movement is the best, actually. Soul Calibur's serves a different function. It's opinion on what you think is good movement. If you're talking about like moving a lot in neutral, like Melee is a crazy game for movement in neutral. StarCraft 2 is goated, or is it Soul Calibur 2? I didn't play Soul Calibur 2, but I know that was one of the most popular Soul Caliburs. Soul Calibur got me into Tekken. Beggar of Cosmetics. Soul Calibur was more popular than Tekken before, actually. Then Harada got jealous during that time and have tried to constantly have lower production values. I don't know if that's true, honestly. I think Tekken has always been... unless it was like the very first ones, right? But Tekken was still even more popular then. I would have to fact check that. Someone fact check that for me. Because Beggar of Cosmetics might be right, but... Damn, she needs those glasses. I can turn on the glasses, I think, actually. I'm not positive. Wabazone. I'll turn on the glasses for a little bit. Dark Shotgun. Fortunately, I do have a game plan now in terms of what I'm going to do gaming-wise. I love playing fighting games so much. Fighting games are awesome. The story of history of development of Soul Calibur is an interesting one. I really don't know that one. She'll keep on reading us forever. She could make this a 99-hour stream. 999-hour stream if you want. I really can't because... honestly, this isn't like... Like, I know you're joking around, but I actually can't even... I can't on this stream at the very least. Probably not said, once chat gets fast when Sophie has 1,000 viewers, we will all be our own little group. Honestly, I'm always gonna try to... I'm gonna try my best to read everything. But I may not be able to. Beggar of Cosmetics, movement in Tekken in a way clunkier than Soul Calibur. I kind of agree with that. Not gonna lie, movement in Soul Calibur is very fluid. It's very intuitive. It really is. Because Korean backdashing in Tekken is the most it's the most weird way you can move in any fighting game. Like it's so weird. And the way that it loops is very weird too, because it's like you do like part 1 and then you do part 1.5 back into 1. That's how you Korean backdash. It's like back, neutral, back, down, back, back, neutral, back. That is a weird notation. And the only reason it wasn't created by the devs, it was just that you could cancel a backdash animation with a crouch. So it ended up being I have to backdash crouch over and over again. Well, you can also cancel a backdash animation with a sidestep, so people got lazy, obviously, with you just do backdash, sidestep, backdash, sidestep. That's the easy version of Korean backdash. But anyways, the way you do it is like, so the repeated part of it is back, down, back, back, neutral. And there's only 4 inputs repeated. Back, down, back, back, neutral. But you have to do it in such a weird timing.
The price of freedom is steep.
So weird. Anyways, I agree with Beggar of Cosmetics that Soul Calibur's system of movement way more intuitive. So let me keep on reading his comment. Way clunkier than Soul Calibur with any Korean backdash for best movement, exactly. And harder to sidestep, exactly. Also, using back to block is bad for 3D. Okay, I don't know if I'm agreeing with this so far. Fighting games, since the default block for 3D is high mid, unlike 2D. Let me try to grasp what he's saying. Also, using back to block is bad for 3D fighting games, since the default block for 3D is high mid. Wait. Trying to see what you mean. Using back to block is bad. In what way? You're gonna have to explain more on that. I'm too dumb to realize that. Yo, Sagoro, if you feel like doing a chatting stream, we'll chat. I mean, I can, yeah, if you do. I'll do it. Curry looks better than Tekken. It does yeah, it does kind of look better than Tekken. But that's only because Tekken 7, like Soul Calibur 6 came out after Tekken 7. So that's not really fair. They weren't made at the same time. Soul Calibur lost its momentum coming off of Soul Calibur 2 when it became exclusive on the PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 came out. I could see that. AFK once a week would be nice, kind of like a live marshmallow. Honestly, I could lead my marshmallows. But the thing is like people used to send a lot of marshmallows before, but I feel like I answered all of the questions and people like already know what I'm gonna say now. So like, I don't get a lot of marshmallows anymore. Dark Shotgun, not only that, but I want to get involved with Sophie and Tara's community. More when I'm done with the course. I got some ideas cooking. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you got cooking. Beggar of Cosmetics. What that means is that in Tekken, if you want to block... 1 second. In Tekken, if you want to block, you start moving backwards. Whereas in 2D fighting games, the default block is low. And reacting too high, so at least your character won't move. Why is it good for your character not to move, though? What that means is that in Tekken, if you want to block, you start moving backwards. That's true, yeah? Where in 2D fighting games, if you want to block, you're basically not moving. So it's bad. It's bad to move backwards while blocking because you can do the same thing in Soul Calibur. You have advancing guard and retreating guard. Nighttime, I want to watch this VOD and absorb it. I missed a lot. Yeah, you can. Unless it gets like DMC8 or something. Extra 6760, then controversy surrounding Soul Calibur began, and it's usually sexually suggestive images in its marketing. I mean, is that... What was the controversy? I don't really know. Okay, it won't be infinitive unless I can like catch up to the chat at a faster rate, like read it faster. So I'm gonna go through these a little more faster. Yoda got that cake was Vader. Yeah, I wish I could have played the one with Vader in it. Beggar of Cosmetics. Feel free to fact check it. It was one of the older Soul Calibur Tekkens when Harada was in a big shot. Interesting. I think it was like Soul Calibur 3 outsold the Tekken at the time. Maybe it was Tekken Tag. And Harada got butthurt over it. Yeah, I do believe that was something. Damn, all this Soul Calibur talk made me boot it up. I know Sophie won't ever forget about me, no matter how popular she gets. That's true. That is true. I don't like... At least it is my true opinion that I'm not gonna forget you guys. Especially the guy, like everybody that... So let me think about... The very first people that came into the channel, I definitely won't forget them, I believe. Because they have like such a big impact on me. Same thing like Koba, and I'm not saying like... Koba came later, but... She's very much a part of this channel now. So yeah, probably. I probably won't, but you know, I'm not gonna say any lies pretty much. No offense. Okay, that sounds so bad, but that's the truth. It's like, I don't think I'm gonna forget anybody, but there's gotta be somebody that said like hi once in the chat, and I don't know who that person is. So if I'm being truthful, there has to be people I've already forgotten because they never came back. Anyways, extra of 6760. Then with Soul Calibur 5, they buried the franchise even further by replacing several fan favorites on the roster. Interesting. Soul Calibur 6 was a return to form for the franchise, but COVID destroyed any chance of success. Soul Calibur is a weapon fighter, and it uses weapons fighters concepts like tempo pairing, not so much width punishing, and backward movement of Tekken. Movement like Tekken. I mean, honestly, there's... That is very true, but... There's still width punishing, but it, like Yoso was saying, it's actually not as prominent, so... I get what you're saying. See, that's why I want to play Yoso, because... Yoso knows what he's talking about. Like, no offense, guys, but... I wonder... Only about 50% have a character's move list being unsteppable. It encourages you to use the movement system differently. Yeah, I mean, vertical moves can pretty much all be stepped. A lot of them. Depending, like some of them track, but those are broken pretty much. Soul Calibur 5 is an extreme version of that. I did not play that game at all, though. So I can't talk to that game. Now the developer's project Soul has been disbanded. Oz, I don't understand what's going on anymore. Does Nekai the Maximum Ninja name any anime that needs a 2D fighting game? I go with... Death Note? I just like Death Note. I don't think that's a very good answer, though. Because, like... I don't think there's, like, that many interesting characters for a fighting game. Okay, I'm back. Robinson. One Piece and Hunter x Hunter. Talking about Maros, there are some questions in there that you'd probably reconsider nowadays. Maybe. Also, yes, no anime. The next jump crossover game needs to be fighters. That guy I liked, probably not. Probably not a Fed's answer. Oh, damn, I hope this is actually a thing. They don't make the game as ugly as Jump Force, Shonen Jump in general. Also, the marshmallow thing, the only marshmallow I want is Sophie's lap so I can rest easy, damn. The Riz Coma, appreciate it. He can always lay down on my lap. Dark Shotgun, Shonen Jump versus Capcom, that'd be kinda crazy. Who else is gonna riz you up? I've been being rizzed up by lots of different people lately. Honestly, I knew it was gonna be part of the territory. Beggar of Cosmetics, it's good for your character not to move when you block. Because you now have a choice not to move. You have a choice not to move. In Soul Calibur, you can risk getting hit with backstep and not block. But not in 2D fighting games or Tekken. If you want to hold your position while blocking, instead of moving backwards, you no longer have that choice. Yes, exactly. Does that make more sense? That's another reason why Soul Calibur movements is better. Well, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is like, you're basically saying that you need to be able to move back and not commit to a block. But I think the commitment is a good thing. Having to decide to block is like, you have to decide, I'm not gonna move back anymore. I'm gonna block. I think that's a good thing for decision making in fighting games. It produces a lot of good results. Like in Soul Calibur, think about it like this. In Soul Calibur, like, a lot of the neutral is like just at the very tip of your weapon. So you can always go like back and forth and stuff like that. Or sidestep or whatever. But in Soul Calibur 6, they had a lot of stuff that is like full screen. Like you could just do like B plus K in Sword Stance with Aswell. Completely safe. And it's a knockdown juggle starter. Is that really a better blocking system? Like, if you wanna... Like, having a button to guard is somewhat similar. Like, whenever you're... Like, they want you to decide. They want you to decide to block. Like, in Soul Calibur, whenever you press the guard button, you stop as well. I don't know which... like, when you say... That's another reason why Soul Calibur's movement is better. Like, basically what I'd have you do is like, explain what a good movement system is and why. And then I'll give you like, a fighting game that I think represents that belief, I guess. You also go to, it's almost like your movement options in a game define how you play the game. Damn, okay, kind of sassy there, I think. It's a huge advantage of having a dedicated block button, but the majority of the fighting game community doesn't like it. Or get the implications of it, so they basically hate games with a dedicated block button. Well, like, Smash has a dedicated block button, and you have a lot of freeform movement as well in Melee. So if you're touting those things as like a good thing, like, Smash is a pretty good movement system. You have 2 jumps in there, platforms. You can slide. You have rolling spot dodges. Not only that, but the dash dancing is just really crazy. Imagine how Street Fighter 2's metagame would have been if Proximity Guard wasn't so huge. What is Proximity Guard? Beggar of Cosmetics, people have just gotten way too used to hitting the block button, hitting back to block, and can't see the disadvantages of it. Death Note, wow, Sophie's a boomer. Actually, I'll add to this anime that needs its own fighter. A new Fate fighting game. What do you mean you already have unlimited codes? Hate to break it to you, but I don't think Death Note fits. Sorry, Sophie. Yeah, it probably doesn't. Yo, Sugoro, can we just have Pokken too? Baki the Grappler. Jay Sonic High School DX. I haven't even watched it yet. It's still working, but coming in to say hi. How's it going, Juicy? The only true answer. Koba make a room. No, JK, I'll make a room. Damn, you guys are already playing. Just by chance, do you like Granboo's Brave counter system? I actually do quite a bit. I think it's very complex and it added a lot of stuff to the game that I didn't really think it was gonna be good. But it's really cool. It makes you think about. It adds a lot of complexity. I really like it. Koba Mitsuri, I prefer Tekken. As far as movement, I prefer Soul Calibur. As far as what's a better game? Tekken, but actually not by as big of a margin as most players would say. Soul Calibur is a very good game. Beggar of Cosmetics, yes, like you said, if the devs want us to decide, then let us decide either to block or move backwards. Don't attach both to one button or option. But you're not... In Tekken, that's true, but... You're talking about Tekken versus Soul Calibur then, because in Street Fighter, you're not blocking low whenever you're moving back. You have to bunker down and hold down back if you really want to block those lows as well. Soul Calibur requires well-timed use of guard impacts. Yeah, but it's exactly the same as any other parry in any other fighting games. Basically, you're very negative, but you're not quite punishable, so you parry. That's pretty much what parrying is. It gives you your turn back on offense. Yeah, I really like guard impact though, that's really cool. Rock the Reaper Wabazan. Proximity guard is... Wait a second, I missed one. What about Smash Brothers Ultimate Movement? It's pretty good as well, but not as good as Melee. Because Melee's just insane on movement. Proximity guard is when your character stops and blocks. When you hold back. Wait, what? When your character stops and blocks, when you hold back when a normal is thrown with a certain range. Really? I don't know what that is. When your character stops and blocks. And that was in Street Fighter 2? Wait a second, I know what you're talking about. So your character's animation will play. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't like proximity guard. Ultimate's movement is bare bones, very vanilla. Yeah, it's not very good. Yosagoro, proximity guard is when you're close to an active hitbox and your character stops moving back. In Street Fighter 2, it's huge. It affects footsies. And is one of the only ways Zangief can get close enough to Pile Driver. Okay, I can port something out. I play 3D fighters. This includes Soul Calibur 6 and Tekken. And the movement in Soul Calibur 6 is okay. I dislike the CH on movement. That's true. Yeah, getting counter hit on movement's kind of crazy. I'm top 3 of my FGC out of the whole 3 of us. So my opinion is good. Damn, that sucks that wherever you're at, there's only 3 players. Xavier, Ult still has its tech skill, but it's nowhere near Melee. Definitely not. Melee is one of the craziest tech skill games of fighting games that you can have. Just like Marvel, Skullgirls, stuff like that as well. But those are more like combos, but not frame perfect inputs. If we're talking frame perfect inputs, Melee, to my knowledge, is like, I think it's the craziest one. Because, like, you have so many frame perfect inputs in that game. I can't think of another one. Like, there's at least, let's see, you got perfect turnaround, that's one. You have Fox's multi-shine, that's two. You have super wave dash with Samus, that's three. You have things where you can freeze your... Wait, that's not... Okay, I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna count like Ice Climber stuff. Because sometimes that can be random. But you have that. What else do you got? Perfect turn. You have... What's it called? Perfect moonwalk as well. That's four. You have combos that are frame perfect as well. So that's six already. And I know on Tekken you have like... Well, they're not even frame perfect, is the truth. They made it not frame perfect. But like, in Marvel you have very hard combos, but they're not... There's only a couple of frame perfect things in the game. There's six. I know there's more than six as well. Peach tech. So there's double jump landing, but if you drop a turnip in between your double jump landing things, that's actually frame perfect as well. That's 7. The reversals, I don't think those are frame perfect. Anyways, there's 7 for you. I'm pretty sure that if we ask like somebody that has played Melee for a while, they could come up with at least 10. So as far as like frame perfect inputs, Melee is definitely up there, if not the hardest. Getting back. If Faye has the same gameplay as Underdark Inbirth and Melty Blood, see what I'm saying? Tower hit-up movement in Soul Calibur just means it's part of the rock, paper, scissors. In Soul Calibur 5, it gave full attack counter properties, often resulted in a combo. So like, that's true. That's true, but I don't know which movement system is better. I like Soul Calibur's movement system, but I like Tekken's frame data better. Stuff in Tekken you like commit to. Stuff in Soul Calibur you like spam a bunch. That's how it is, pretty much. AFK, any plans for maybe Grand Brews or Fall Guys tournament before Tekken 8 comes out? Could be fun as a community. I don't have any plans, but I did take a vote on a Fall Guys tournament, so we could probably do that. But just by chance, do you think it's possible for Tekken 8 to have a puppet character like Nier? Puppet character like Nier, that's a good question, honestly. Probably not. That's just not how the game works. The game works like primarily like on blocky stuff. And then like, you know, your frame data after the block. That's what I think. But I mean, like, it's just totally up to the devs. But it hasn't even been in Soul Calibur. If there's gonna be something where they allow that sort of thing, it's gonna be Soul Calibur first, I feel like. That's a little more wacky had more, but COVID killed everyone off. Everyone off Soul Calibur 6. I heard Marvel Soul Calibur had sort of a puppet character. Wait, which one? I think Street Fighter 4 had lots of frame perfect links. Somebody confirmed that. Like, did it have... I know it had a couple. Like, yeah, I'm sure you got... Like, someone was talking about... I don't know which Street Fighter it was, but... That Akuba looking guy. And he had, like, Daigo did that, like, 40-hit combo or whatever. That's the same... So, if you're gonna say that... Like, a long combo of frame perfect stuff... Is the definition of how many links there are, then Marvel hasn't... then Melee has infinity perfect links, because... You can multi-sign forever and ever and ever. And that's an infinite on the wall. So, to do a 999 hit multi-sign is possible. You know what I'm saying? So... And also, if you count movement in... Like, on the very first frame in fighting games as a... That wouldn't really count, though. Anyways, but... Yeah, that's the same link on... Like standing medium kick to crouching light punch. That would be one frame perfect link, you know? That's the way that I'm counting it, at least. So I think... I don't know if there's like tons of those in the game, but... Urudasi, yeah, melee attack skill is so insane now to the point where customizing your controller is the most optimal thing. Exactly, but it's not as crazy as people say. It's not that you just customize it and bam, you're awesome. Like, most of the pro players still use normal controllers. Let's go, Marvel. Run that game every Friday. Marvel's awesome. Honestly, I'd be going even harder in Marvel than I did when I was getting ready for EVO 2023 if rollback netcode was a thing in Marvel 3. Did you see Dab? Dab, did you see me here? Sophie, 100% agree on Melee. Marvel 3, a close second, but a lot of new blood been able to catch up to the gods and win. Darkside Gun, wait, were you the one? Wait, were you there when you heard Serpent screaming Little Steve? Sophie, there's no objectively best movement system. It's all part of the game. And how you play with it is part of the skill. Well, yeah, exactly, but if we try to, like, there's no... That's not what we're saying here. We're not saying there's, like, everything is different for, like, everything. But, like, you can start to kind of, like, narrow down categories. Like, what is the... Like, if I were to say, what's the best fruit? Nobody fucking knows. Nobody knows what the best fruit is. It's obviously apples, right? But anyways, if we start making categories, then we can start categorizing fruit. Like, which one is the sweetest? Which one has the most calories? And so, like, when we're talking about movement systems, like, we're trying to categorize, like, what's good in a movement system. So what I would say is what's good in a movement system is, like, damn, I'm gonna change this song a little bit. But, so, me is, like, actions per minute whenever you're neutral. That's one of the good things. So, like in Street Fighter, you have very little actions per minute. It's like back, forward, you know? And I think there's a lot of those, but definitely more in Melee and more in Soul Calibur, more in Tekken. Because Tekken, you got Korean backdash, you doing back, neutral, back, whatever. Working your ass off just to move backwards in Tekken. In Street Fighter, like, the back and forth is actually quite boring. Like, pretty much, like, what you're doing in Street Fighter, you're standing there, like, the round starts, right? And optimally, walk forward until you're at the tip of your opponent's range. And then, like, make sure you're outside of that range. And you just wait there, because they can't. And then you guys play this, like, little dance, basically, where, wait, am I gonna come in? Are you gonna come in? And we, like, sit there forever, so they made Drive Rush. They made Drive Rush to counter that. But Drive Rush, pretty much Street Fighter, in my opinion, is, like, at the very core of that neutral kind of flawed. So anyways, the thing that I would say, number 1 is actions per minute in neutral. Number 2 would be how fast the movement is. So Drive Rush is a fast movement. But like another movement would be like Grand Blue Dash again. That's a little faster than Street Fighter normal movement. And then there's like Melee, which is very, very fast. The movement is always happening. And it's not limited. Like there's no... Like in Street Fighter, like you commit to a forward dash, same thing in other games, but in Melee you can kind of just keep dashing forever. It's very fast. That's why I really like Melee. But anyways, I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep going. Sure, we have preferences, but if you're bad at Tekken movement because you want to play it... Let me see this. They have preferences, but if you're bad at Tekken movement because you want to play like some other games, it is purely a skill issue. That is so true. That's true. If you don't like Tekken's movement because you can't move in that game, that's a skill issue. It's hard to move in that game. Thoras, yo Sophie, I just found your Daigyo Perry video. Your reaction is hilarious. I love it. Awesome. Juicy, I was at TO for Marvel. I was playing my nuts during that. Damn. That's awesome. TNS runs Marvel brackets every day with Parsec. It's similar to Rollback since it's based upon your own internet connection to the server rather than peer-to-peer. I don't believe that at all, actually. Honestly, like Juicy saying Parsec is is Rollback, or okay, so he said similar to Rollback. It doesn't roll back though. It's a peer-to-peer connection, but it's still delay-based. Rollback is basically where it feels local, and then when there's a mistake, like it rolls back. Like that's the name of the netcode. Yeah, I did a lot of Kevin Ha tournaments, but I was blessed to be in Cali at the time. Mango is the best fruit. Come on now. Honestly, best fruit is grapes, obviously. Damn, we got some grape lovers, kiwi lovers. If you live in West Coast, the TNS service won't be too kindly. Tomatoes of fruit. Damn, I don't know if I could go with that, Thoras. Yeah, if you say it, I know you're insane. Technically, yeah. Damn, tomato as a fruit, that's kinda... Tomato is on pizza, so technically tomato is the best fruit. Honestly, like, tomato's pretty damn good. Tomato's like in a lot of stuff. Pineapple also on pizza. Honestly, I don't mind pineapple on pizza. I'm not gonna waste a topping on pineapple. But if someone gives me a pineapple pizza, I'm not gonna throw the pineapple in the trash. I love Dash Dance. Dash Dance to Optimus, exactly. Wait a second. There's also frame perfect input in pivots. Pivots is a seventh thing. So you have perfect turn, but you also have like pivot forward smash. So Wabazoo, that's 7. 7 frame perfect inputs that are true frame perfect inputs though. You don't really see a lot of those in fighting games because they're a bit too hard. Juicy, I want to play Melee right now. Sophie, fight me. I can't. TNS is still running. I'd fight you guys in Melee if you want. I have Slippy. Hawaiian pizza is good. It is good. It's fluid. Tekken movement is easy. I don't know about easy. It's easy now. Come see me in Tekken 6. Uncle Neck. Hi, Soph. How's it going, Uncle Neck? Damn, I spread misinfo. GG's. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Parsec. I mean, you should, guys, Google it for yourself, but it should not have rollback netcode on Parsec. I don't even really know Parsec, but it has to be non-rollback. There's an amazing video about rollback in YouTube. You should watch it. Yeah, I love that sort of stuff, actually. Watermelon is where it's at. Watermelon, damn, okay, that is a good fruit right there. Watermelon, very good. Sagittarius, if lemons are a fruit, these are the best. Grapes. AFK and frozen grapes are S tier. I've never actually, so people tell me that. I've never had a frozen grape. I have never had a frozen grape. Damn, watermelons do be sounding kind of good, Thoras. Juicy Duelist, same. Tomato packed full of umami. Damn. Katie Cat. Sagittarius was right, 999, here we come. Yeah, I should probably stop. Thor is the sweetness of pineapples. Compliments the pizza low-key. I personally prefer honeydew. I'm gonna catch up in the chat. That's gonna be my goal. You guys quit spamming stuff. I want to catch up. I personally prefer honeydew, told Katie Cat. Not easy for me. I'm a dummy when it comes to Tekken. It's not rollback netcode. We just design it a way where it feels offline. You design it in a way? Like, isn't GGPL the magnum opus of rollback? So I heard that it was. Not perfect if your internet doesn't like you. Exactly. Parsec is like TeamViewer. Exactly. Parsec is not rollback. And if it's like TeamViewer, I know that it sounds pretty good, but no. Not for the standards of netcode that you could have. It's just the rollback programming is so hard to do. Chat, how's your day? Damn, guys, quit it. Okay, put it on. Keep spamming, boys. I was just observing. Pretty good, how's yours? I like guinea pigs. Telling me in grueling detail. Okay, you guys can't do it. Now you're going to have to eat frozen grapes on the stream one day. Gotcha. Yo, so spam. $10, pretty good. Glad to hear, man. Did any interesting today? Tekken 8 rollback better be good. 10 days left, big boys. Ran into a stray this morning. Okay. Damn, okay, you guys are actually talking about useless bullshit now. The 6 sec... Damn, wait a second. The 6 sheep sec... What the... It's better than delay base, trust me. Dog was very cute. Got any pick, sadly, no. But went to buy some food. I would pay someone to implement rollback. It's a Marvel 3. Damn, she rapping. Damn, dogs are BS down. At least you did a better thing. Wabazom, wabazam. I reached the end of the chat. And guess what? Wabazom, wabazam. You guys are awesome. What the fuck are you guys talking about? I know. I got to the very end. Pat Kid poured... Damn, Kitty Cat, would you stop it? Damn, Pat Kid poured... Curd... Pulled con. That is so crazy. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. It's by one guy. Well, it was fun. Honestly, this is kind of crazy. This is interesting. Don't even think about bonking. You guys can't bonk me. Seashells by the seashore. Got it. Wabazone. But honestly, it was fun. I never done like a long chatting session like that. That was one thing. The fuck was it? Wasn't it a team? I remember seeing a tweet about it. Then the guy said he was abandoning the project. But they still have a team he can support. And listening to the strain helps me practice. How? Damn, that honestly, that tongue twister was crazy. Pat Kid poured curd, pulled cod. That's crazy. That's like a... Uncle Nick, you're fun to talk to. You're fun to talk to. Have a good night. Sophie out here being a therapist. Was I really? It's super chill, best one. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Damn. Well, I guess that's the stream, guys. me talking. Let's see what we should put on. Wabazome, Wabazam, what a stream it was. Just chatting for a couple of hours. I can't find the signing off, Wabazone. So there is no credits on the screen. Honestly, I should like... Fluency. I'm trying to like shout out everybody that followed, but I don't have like a way of doing it on the stream. Now I got it. Thank you guys for the follow and the subs and the Wabazone, all that sort of good stuff. Anyways, Flawed Sand, thank you. Salt T66, Sunflower TV, Rar Kiba, Beggar of Cosmetics, Just by Chance, Dr. Y Cry, thanks for the follow. Take care, everybody. Sorry, I'm glad that you stopped by. Tomorrow's actually a Tekken tournament. I can get you... Let me know. I can get you into the paid tournament for free. I can get you into the paid tournament. If you guys message me, if you want to get into the paid tournament for free, I got you because Sensonic is willing to pay $30 worth of entrance for the tournament. Yeah, exactly. I'll get you in there, Thoraz. Paid tournament, get some money, do what you can. Nabazome. I'm not good anymore, it's totally fine. Honestly, like so last time I played Sensonic, I won against Sensonic in Grand Finals, and I know that's probably not gonna happen tomorrow. So it's like, damn, I could have left second Tekken 7 with a win on Sensonic, but I'm probably gonna go in and lose because I haven't played Tekken for the entire time since the last time. But that's okay. I don't care about it. Wabazoo, Wabazam. I don't need the money. I'm really just down to play in any tournament. I will take the offer and suck ass and go 0-2. Yeah, guys, just message me and you'll get sponsored into the tournament, okay? Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Simply get your win back in Tekken 8. Yeah, but honestly, I don't know. So I'll never go away from a run back. You know what I'm saying? But like, not everybody's like that. I'm not saying that he will or not, but maybe we don't meet in Tekken 8. I don't know. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Special thanks. Yeah, I gotta go for the special thanks because those people deserve to be honored. That's the truth. Special thanks to Grox, Erathos, Dr. Quank, Daisuke the Star, Luis Big Papa, Yazarian, Alpha Prime, Ragnaros, AFK, Viso, Juicy Duelist, Wabazole, Nighttime, Penadol, and of course, last but not least, Squeezy Squeeze. Squeezy, Waba, Wheezy. I'll see you guys later. My nose is kind of like stuffed up a little bit. I don't know why, but I'll take care of that. Amulet, Rhino, Bucko, no sponsor for you. Oz, if you want to get it here as well, I got you covered. If anybody wants to get into the paid tournament for free, we got you. Wait a second, I got a raid. I got two into the... Let's get a raid going. to get FFC'd, but doesn't look like FFC'd is actually streaming. Matchstick Melee. Zenko 404. I'm trying to get streamers that, like, I really want to catch and give them a raid back. Wait a second, I think Zenko is streaming right now. I guess not. I can never catch these guys. Senko, I think she streams way earlier. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna raid Princess Rita. Everybody ready up if you want to copy the raid message from the main channel. It's over there. Getting all these bots to work on this channel is kind of a hassle. So, it's over there. If you are not a sub of either channel, then you can use this last one. Why done? Wait. Okay, you guys are awesome. But yeah. Wait, why is it not rating? Is it rating? It should be. Guys, does it say raid at the top? My thing broke basically. It's working? Got it. It says raid now, but it's not letting me raid. It says 6 seconds though. Love you guys are awesome.